Morning, buddy. Where's everybody at?
We're back.
Oh, all right. I'm not late. Oh, good morning, good morning. If you do jump on here, this is a live that'll get uploaded later. But we are running the 74-meter wind turbine blade here, 200 miles today. Just pulling in here, got about a half hour till pull out. Got to get my state inspection here for the pilot car, and then we will be ready to roll here in about 30 minutes. And if you jump on the video there, thumbs up on them, do push them out here and gets more people on. We had yesterday, between the couple of lives, we had about 25,000 people watch, so thumbs up help them, and we're going to go get this inspection out of the way so we can get trucking out of here. Appreciate the thumbs up already. Here's our state police. We're going to get everything in order and set up, and we'll be trucking out of here in about 20-30 minutes. Hello, Mar. First of the day, I appreciate it. Yeah, these lives have been doing awesome. I picked up a few hundred subs the last week, and it's definitely pushed the channel out, so I'm going to keep doing them here for a while, at least while we're on these super loads. But I got to get my stuff set up here. We'll be back with you shortly.
first or second load? Why are you getting here at 8:37?
I got yours, and then vest and stop sign.
Yeah, vest is going on. And stop sign, white flag.
Stop sign? All right.
Yep.
No, and that's your vest. You got your badge on. Then we'll get your lights quick.
Yep.
You're with one, right?
Yep. Thanks, buddy.
It's okay, though. We got it, though.
Hey, when
Thank you. Thank you.
And then when you get here, you can tell.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Hopefully we'll get there early today.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Very good. Good morning to everybody. Got the paperwork. Got everything going. One more little stop here before we get headed out. All right, everybody's hanging out. Good morning to everybody. That is the DOT cop. Yeah, that one's not too friendly. Oh, yeah, interesting view. It's funnier to be behind them than behind us. Been here, done that. Yeah, if you've been, if you've been in pilot car, you've been in trucking or heavy haul or oversize, you probably had something to do with it at some point. But I'm gonna go give the morning shout here to our steerman. Get in the vibe with him here. The morning hoorah, and then we're gonna flip out and go wait for the escorts
going,
to
Deb?
show up.
Ready when you are.
Everybody donated to the Black Man Pulling Stop Signs. Thank you. I'm going to pass it on today. His name's Anthony.
I will call him by his name when we get there then. How much did you manage to collect?
Not sure. I never counted it. I just shoved it all in the bottle there.
Oh, he's going to love that. Hey, Rob, last I heading out there, it's about 8 minutes till 9.
Yeah, he's going to fire it up right now.
Oof, that looks iffy.
Those guys over here.
That's a joke.
Left, right, 4 ways, and brake. Good.
right, we're getting ready to pull out here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on here.
If you guys jumped on the live here, the thumbs up help push the video into other people's feeds. At least that's what I Googled on the internet. I'm old, I don't know how it works, but the more thumbs up on the lives, the better. I'm not monetized. I don't get.
Give me a second. Someone got grease all over your remote.
I don't get paid for any of this, but it does help push the channel out there for my vlogs and all my other stuff. So appreciate all you guys. We're running up here. We got one more thing to do, and then we're gonna meet with our state troopers that are gonna run us out to New York. We're in PA right now, and then.
Alright, Bart, I gotta let this warm up just a little bit. It wants to keep ticking off every time I just bump it even. Whenever you're ready.
Take care of.
Hey, Aaron, I think Bart and them are on 25. You want to go up 30?
Cops. Oh, this fucking trailer. Going everywhere except for where it's supposed to be. Alright, mister. Couch fits. Alright, you too.
Alright, Bart, I'll be ready on you to use it though.
They're just starting to roll up here. Oh, alright. Now we get to go meet our troopers and truck it on down the highway here. Got about a 200-mile trip today out to Dansville, New York, and I've been doing these lives every day. Here, more than anything, ride along with the pilot car, kind of see what we do up here, and I don't know, it's a little bit of entertainment, right? If you're already scrolling on your phone, jump on, subscribe to the channel, and kind of trying to just grow my
Clear everything with the trailer, no issues.
grow my what do they call it, your YouTube community here, right? I had people over the last week from all over the world that have been chiming in, so it's pretty cool for somebody here in the little old USA to have people from Japan and the UK and South America coming in, so it's pretty awesome. Morning, Elaine. We're just said bye to the boss. Donated to the can. Can't say anything about it because the boy subscribes to the channel too. He could be hanging out, so we'll keep it quiet. Oh, here we go. Tired morning, late night, moving furniture all night. My back hurts, so hopefully this butt warmer on the old minivan here makes it feel a little bit better. Appreciate the thumbs up from everybody. Might, when I get up here, I might have to get out and wipe this windshield off a little bit. I think I need to replace my wiper blades here. They wipe the water, but they're not getting rid of the dirt. Oh, let's see here. Still on 2.5, Rob?
Is there?
Alright, well, I'm up at the tracks here. I've had nothing back. I can just shut it down now.
Yeah, we're just getting ready to come around the building, shut her down.
Yeah, copy. Alright. Now, I'm gonna wipe that window off because that's absolutely terrible. Oh no, Well,
Coming out, Ryan.
yeah, copy. Well, hopefully he's not watching the live, right? And this old boy gonna turn in somewhere else. He's got no choice in the matter. Alright, bump out of the way here. And there we go. Got some troopers. Perfect. Morning, buddy.
How you doing?
Oh, we're rolling. Kind of, sort of. Feels like a Monday. I don't know. What? I already got ripped by the New York inspector. He goes, "You're just getting here at 8:30?" Yeah, it takes 5 minutes to run my license, man. That's all we're doing. Checking the pool, running the license, but I guess I could sit here in the parking lot playing on my phone. Whatever. You know. Yeah, it is what it is. You guys got here at 8:59 and we're rolling at 9, so
I mean,
I head back there. See
Coming away
if
from that pole.
you should. I will.
Morning to you.
How are you?
Ah, not too bad. You can have that. If you don't like listening to us, just shut it off, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
Entertaining. That's what this is all about. All right. Have a good morning.
Thanks, you too.
Nah, no sleeping on the couch. That's no sleeping on the couch for sure. Back hurts because I'm old, not because of anything else. All right. So that will shut everybody down up here. These guys all know the deal. They work out of this port, so the moment they see us, they know what they're doing. They just hang out. All right. Here we go.
Alright, it's all clear, pushing away.
I couldn't sell free water in the desert, but I can tell you we're morning live here on the channel, so I'll put the link in the descriptions. Pulling out with the superload.
Oh, back under you.
Here we go, getting ready to roll.
Alright, tips looking good, humps looking good. All clear.
Lights on, boys.
On lane with you.
There we go. Light them up, light them up. Now we'll have to clear these four-wheelers out of here. All right. Extra traffic this morning, a little more than usual. Alright, get out and shut this traffic down.
Tips clear, pushing over dress.
Yeah, why not? Take you guys with me. What's the point of doing these things, right? We'll get up here and shut this traffic down so he can make this wide swing on this curve here. Thank you, Elaine. We will be safe. Safe as we can anyways. Yeah, we get about as safe as we can out here doing this stuff. It's everybody else. That's where the safety concerns come in on these, but there we go. We got our trooper running the intersection, which is going a little better than yesterday. I'm trying to one-hand this thing here, see if I can zoom it in a little bit. There we go. My camera work is not great, but you know, only got one hand to work with here. So morning to everybody, and yeah, here we are, blocking off this intersection. We'll have the 74-meter turbine blade coming through in a minute. If you haven't seen my channel and you just found the live there, be sure to check it out when you close off here. I do full-length vlogs on moving these oversized loads kind of all across the country. So haven't had one up in a few months, but I'm going to be working on that here real soon now that things are settling out and winter's rolling around. Thank you, America First. This is what I do out here every day. Most days, anyways. Here comes our blade. Everybody will stay stopped for me now. These guys are all used to it at this point. Oh. There we go. Get you guys back in the view.
Alright, Tim's looking good. I'll be looking good. Good line on the median. First over and left.
Alright, there we go. We're out of it. I know. Poor camera quality, right? I never said I was good at this YouTube thing, but I'm having fun with it. So, again, appreciate the sub there, America First. That's what I'm trying to do here, grow the channel. Most of my videos are oversized load stuff and being out on the road, traveling. And
Not awful with you. We'll get around this curve and I'll tighten it up and we'll be good to go.
I do some vlogging there, the oversized loads, a little bit of camping and cooking out on the road as a pilot car and stuff. So my channel ain't really about anything. It's just about whatever I want it to be. That's kind of what I want, right? They say you gotta have a motif, but I don't think you do. I really don't. It could be just about anything. So here we go. We got our trooper shutting it down for us.
Right there looks real good with you.
Yeah, we'll clear this next intersection, and then these guys will shut down our steerable.
Yeah, let me know what's there. I'm right a little down, see how it happens. Alright, stand is clear. Tip is clear. Right there, we're all clear.
Right. Now they'll shut down our axles here, the pony motors and everything. But at this point in the game here, that guy in the back there that steers this thing, he's got all the work between him and the driver. I'm kind of on vacation with these loads, so it's kind of the only reason I can do these lives. And that trooper got a little ahead of us on this one. Yeah, take your time here. We got the red light. And now we got a little traffic in the mix. Perfect. Almost had a clear shot, but... And now we got a school bus and a pedestrian in the mix here, so it'll make it a little slower here for these lights. But if you've jumped on and cycled through, I don't know how long people stay on the videos. I had about 30,000 people yesterday between the two lives I did there. But if you do jump on, thumbs up, help push the videos out there. I think that's how it works. That's what Google told me, so it must be true, right? We got our traffic control up here. If he, normally they get the intersection shut down for us, but when you get a bunch of people in here in the mix, we can't really push them out of the way or make them do anything, because it just makes it too risky for everybody involved. So red light. Looks like this bus driver messed up. But yes, good morning to everybody. MLC there. And what state are you in? I am in, well, right now we're in Pennsylvania. And Yeah, that load is it is nuts. The other truck drivers that get on the channel, or guys that have ever put a flag on their truck, they're like, easy work. That's baby work. That's whatever. Well, this is a football field long, and we're pretty lucky with this one. There's not a whole lot of turns involved. Just kind of one coming out, one going in, and just a lot of curves and hills and stuff like that. But I don't know if I'd consider it cake work or easy by any means, because it's you still got to steer it. It's still almost a football field in length and wide and tall, so I give these guys credit dragging this thing down the road for sure, because it's one of those things you don't pay attention for a hot second, and you know what difference that can make. So everybody's gonna kind of be on the up and up when they're moving these things. A trooper this morning here is playing cat and mouse with me. Yeah, thanks for clicking on the live here. It's kind of quiet till we get to our intersections, and then we'll be out in the country here in a few miles, and that's where we start running into our narrow roads and low wires and stuff like that. So if you jumped on that little hand in the right-hand side shaped with the thumbs up, that's what pushes my videos and the channel out to everybody. So I went from about 0 new subscribers on the channel for 3 months to I think 250 over the last 2 days. So that's pretty awesome. It's not big, not famous by any means, but I do like vlogging, and I do like showing all this cool stuff I do. It's interesting to me, so I figured maybe with 8 billion people, there might be a few people that find it interesting also. Get some troopers that are real big fans of their sirens and horns, and then other ones, they don't like running them at all, so it works. Yep. Another red light. There we go. It's looking good for us. Right side branches. Yep, escorting with the high pole. I'm the front pilot car here. I run the high pole, and then we have a third escort way up front ahead of me. Whoop. Got one deer that just came across. Had a deer run out in front of us here. Hopefully there's no babies in tow. I don't see anybody else with mama. But yeah, I run the high pole here. We have another pilot car way out front there to give a little advance notice, and then we have our rear pilot car who does all the steering on the trailer, does all the real work, and then the driver. And then we run with 2 state troopers in Pennsylvania, and we pick up 2 New York troopers once we get to the line here, which is about maybe 30 minutes away. It's about 20-25 miles over there, but a couple of curves and hills and couple of things we run a little slow through, so appreciate up to 23 likes on the video, so thank you for all those. It helps push my channel and gets it out to people here. 24, see? what a good reminder. You know, I got guys I sub to, and you know, guys that are actually making a living off of YouTube, and I'll watch their whole videos, and I feel bad afterwards that I forgot to hit the thumbs up on it there. So it's I don't know if it makes a difference on their videos. I think they're getting paid and making a living regardless, but I'm trying to grow the channel here and see what it can turn into over the next couple of years. It's definitely more interesting when I make the vlogs and make them entertaining and do a little editing and music and all that stuff, but I've been so busy for the last few months with a lot of other stuff going on that haven't really had time to sit down and put all the hours and work it goes into putting a video together. So I got one I'm going to be working on. I mean, it's going to take me a weekend probably to put it together. So as soon as I have a couple of days to go through, it's about 12 hours of footage, and I don't think anybody's watching 12 hours of my life sitting in a parking lot with state cops and moving around. So you really got to get it cut down to, you know, 45 minutes or an hour. And but when I have the time to do that, I'll get it uploaded on the channel. So if you have subbed, make sure you hit the notification bell on there. That way when you know when I do get a full-length video put up. It really is. It's I don't know if a lot of YouTubers do these lives or tell you, or if you have any idea, but I give those guys a lot of credit that really put the work in on these videos and are being successful, because just my little channel, it is just a 30-minute video. I spent 10 hours trying to get a half an hour of video put together for YouTube before, and it's just kind of insane the amount of work that actually does go into it. So it's a hobby. I have fun with it, and if anybody watches and gets a little entertainment out of it, or heck, even a little knowledge too. I know I got some pilot cars and some drivers and stuff that subscribe to the channel, so if anything happens in my videos and they can use it for reference or something to learn from, then I guess it's a win, right? It's kind of what YouTube's for. I've learned everything I know how to fix and make and put together off of somebody else's YouTube videos, so it's a tool for sure. And I appreciate all the comments on the video.
Yeah, it looks like it's staying pretty good with you.
Yeah, right shoulder up here, just past the road.
There's 5-4s and a dump truck coming through right now.
Yeah, we got the trooper in between, so watch out for those.
Yeah, I'll clear the right.
First two wires there coming into the curve. You got one white floor there right in the curve now, and clear.
Dump truck's coming out the back. Dump truck's clear. 4 coming around and out the back, all clear.
Chemtrails in the sky. Possibly. I'm not really looking up at the sky this morning there. Morning.
Clear on that rail.
Appreciate all the good mornings and hellos. Thanks for jumping on the live. Thank you for the thumbs up there. It's really pushed the channel and picked up quite a few subs over the last week of doing these lives. So it's pretty awesome. I ain't gonna lie, I've posted hour and a half videos there, right on me where the first 4-wheelers are, 4 or 5 inches in the right lane. But spend a whole weekend putting a video together and get 6 likes.
Good line on the 4s. Trailers pretty much walking with the inside on the mustard.
6 likes, 3 new subs.
Trailers
YouTube puts it in the drawer,
clear the floors.
and it gets a little disheartening. 3 wires on the pine tree there, 4 or 5 inches.
Clear that straight for.
But But when you jump on lives and when I close them
Everything
out,
looking good up top.
to see that 16,000 people had jumped on and rode along and kind of went on this little journey here, moving an oversized load, and 40, 50, 60 new people
There's no issues on the left, and clear the guardrail, clear the left.
makes me clap like a little kid when they get cake, right? I don't know. It's still pretty exciting.
Got a dump truck and another truck in a spot. Mailman up here on the right-hand side.
Oh boy, in the right pocket here. Everybody else is sitting. It gets a little quiet. It's I don't get to check all the comments in here because when we're doing this here, we are paying good attention to the
Clear the
traffic,
pocket.
where everybody's at, because the driver
Good line on the left, trailer split.
Here and another mail truck.
got to adjust everything here based on.
Big truck, clear small six. Clear the rail.
And Trooper, if you can hear me, we just stop everybody out on the other side of that valley. Right side fog line before you come into the valley, guys. About a foot off.
Clear these floors.
And give the old mailman a little toot, because I don't know where you're watching
Good line.
from.
Mailman.
Those sometimes those mail guys have a habit of not
After the dump
looking.
truck, you're clear.
Have a habit of not
Right
looking
dump is
into
clear.
the rear view
Trailer's
mirror
clear,
before they
and all
pull
clear.
out. So left fog line, bottom of the valley. And I don't know. I don't got a great view here, but these guys will be coming through this valley behind me here. There we go. Big old football field
That
getting
trailer's
driven out
riding the
here.
mustard. Left won't be an issue. Clear left.
I hope to catch a good glimpse of them here, but I got to stay far enough ahead here to let them know what's going on, so catch a couple of good action shots along the way. I'm still trying to figure out how to go back and check the comments on these videos after I get done with them, but I always tell people I find it really interesting to see where YouTube puts my videos and my lives out to. So if you do jump in the comments and say where you're at, I had over the last couple of days I had some people from Japan, the UK, South America, quite a few from Canada, and then obviously some truckers and everybody in the US here. So I don't know, I find it neat. It's pretty interesting. It's a big world, but it's pretty small, all in all. Morning. These guys will be rolling out of this valley here any second now. Almost to 30 likes on the video. Appreciate it, guys. Every single one of those helps throw it out into other people's feeds, so.
Good
right
line
now.
on the left, the trailer sticking right over that open. Here, clear the forest.
I'll tell you what, normally in any other circumstance, this trooper is usually
Back to you.
behind me instead of in front of me. They're usually between me and the truck, and very rare. I think this is only the third time we've had one run out front, but this is actually working out great because she is doing a heck of a job at getting these cars stopped. I haven't had to
Clear.
play with any people or pull anybody off to the side here, so she's good in my books here. Keep her going. When everything's going smooth and working good out here, it just makes the day just that much more relaxing, honestly. Fog line roadsides there, just off on the right-hand side. And we'll be getting construction here down in the valley, so take your time getting up to it.
Construction is in the left lane to the caution light.
Same as before, you just got those two pickups coming at you. Flaggers on the right side fog line.
Clear those 2 fours.
You know what you got to work with, Rob. The wire coming in there 5 inches in the right lane.
Yeah, copy.
I'm not sure what kind of construction these guys are doing here this morning.
Your hump is going to be clear of that flagger. The trailer's starting to ease in toward you.
Looks like they might be working on the guardrails back there. I'm not sure. It's a
Trailer's all clear.
heck of a lot of construction. Maybe they're digging these ditches out. I can't quite tell.
Trailer's in lane would be nice. And they were right about down the middle of the lane.
Oh, what do we see here? Volano Beach. You know, Volano Beach. You're gonna have to tell me where
Good
that's
on
at.
the hump. Yeah. About a foot.
Be lying if I said I knew where that was at. That's the first time I've ever heard of Volano Beach. And yes, he is pulling a turbine blade back there. What do you do? Good morning, Natalia.
It's clear the route.
What do I do? I'm the pilot car here.
Trailer's still about 8
Which,
inches off the fog.
I got it here backed out,
You're
but
clear the one.
we are moving. I got a terrible rear camera here on my
Good
phone, but
line.
we
We'll
are
have no
moving.
issues with that number 2 truck.
We're moving a wind turbine blade here. It goes on I call it a windmill there, but the big electric windmills that you see in the mountains out in the country there. That one
Still
back
looking good on the
there,
cones.
right about
Middle of the
there,
lane.
is, I guess it's a 74 meter. So somebody did the math for me the other day there. That's, about 240 something feet, I think. And with the truck and everything else, it's about 265 feet total length there. So it's just shy of a football field. It's what kind of joke can I make? It's about a Buffalo Bills touchdown short of a full football field.
The last one coming in about halfway up the trailer. Oh no, there's more. They're hiding.
Then it's on the coast, Volano Beach. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it could be Florida. I don't know if he's still on here, but I never heard of it. It could be Florida. Martin. Could be Florida. Could be Italy. I don't know. Volano Beach. I think I've heard of Verano Beach, but I also could be making that up. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna roll some 4-wheelers up to the traffic here. They're right at the fire hall. Hey, bud. Hey, could you ease up to the back of that truck there? Because he comes down this shoulder when he gets through. Thank you. Good morning, bud. Could you nose up to the back of that here so you can come down through this left side? Thank you. Can you follow right up and tuck in behind them there? Okay. Thank you.
Looking good. We're going to have no issues with the lights.
Clear to the red light.
Clear the cones.
Yeah, it's going pretty smooth. That trooper's doing a heck of a job up there.
And there, clear those fours. And no movement on the wire.
Lots of dips and valleys, so it's not always in sight here, but there you go. You can see them coming up now. But it is pretty massive. You don't get a good view of it here.
Clear the rail.
You don't really get a good view of it here from out my back window. You really just see the front of the truck unless I'm on a curve or whatever. But if you click off the live or get done watching it there, if you check out the channel, I got a lot of shorts. I think that's what YouTube Shorts. I made a lot of videos over the last couple of weeks of with the drone.
Before coming through them curves, you wouldn't stop.
With the drone and aerial
And the truck's going to follow her.
and stuff like that, and you can see what these things look like from the ground and up in the air. I got a lot of cool angles on them, so having fun with it.
Alright, you're going to be all clear on the left.
Up to 31 thumbs on the video there. I appreciate it. If you're new and you haven't been one of the non-monetary contributors, the thumbs up help push the videos out in the channel. And we're still trucking here. We got about 3 or 4 more miles till we hit the New York state line here, and then we will swap out our Pennsylvania troopers for New York state troopers. And then we have a handful of small towns to work through. Got one four-wheeler left fog here halfway through the curve.
A good line on the tip. Trailer's back to the mustard. Looking good on that floor.
Oh man, it is. It's about 55.
Trailer's walking the mustard, and we're all clear the floor.
It's about 55 degrees out here this morning, but it's sunny and it's not foggy here. No, I think earlier in the week and the end of last week, it was really foggy up here in the morning, and not a huge fan of that because it makes everything a little bit harder. Visibility gets bad, and it just it's not fun for anybody doing this when you got to drive through the fog. And on the drooper there, right on the mustard there, it does get a couple inches on that wire. Oh, it's a wicked cool car. I wish I could get a camera on that, but
Alright, trailer's riding the mustard. A good line, should be a light bump. There's our bump, all clear.
all clear. That's what we're looking for. Every time he says all clear, that means we haven't messed anything up or ripped anything down, and that's kind of the goal out here. Kind of the goal, get it from A to B without messing anybody's stuff up.
A good line on the lights. We're going to be all clear those.
All clear,
Trailer's all in line with it.
We love the all clears. Left-hand curve up here is all clear. You get over the hump after the curve, you'll just have some parked on the left shoulder. Let's see here. This trooper's doing all the work for me here. What in the world? Where are the children? Yeah. Must have a hard time climbing hills. Yeah, definitely. When we get out on the interstate, through the southern tier of New York, there's some good hills and some good pulls there on Interstate 86, and it definitely is a slow go up the hill.
Good line on the left. Trailer's walking the mustard.
It's definitely a slower going up the
hills. Very well on lane. We're clear 2.
These are not. They're heavy, but they're not the heaviest loads as far as oversized loads go. I've ran with loads. You get out of the skinny guardrail there. First wire there on the right lanes, probably 5 inches anyways. Ran with a lot of loads that are way heavier ran with loads that are 250 to 300,000 pounds.
Everything's good up top.
And I believe these, I haven't actually checked the weight on them, but I believe they're in around 130, 140,000 pounds maybe. So they're not the heaviest thing, but they're definitely one of the longer loads I've ran with at 265 feet. A few years back I did windmills before one other time, and those ones were 305 feet total. So I'm not sure how many meters that is or what that makes for the blade, but they were definitely over a football field at that point. Yeah, right on the triangle sign. You're already in it there. We got the wire there 4 inches. 34 thumbs. I appreciate it, guys. That's
Clear from the dump truck to the top of the hill.
That's the best way to push the channel out here, get people on the lives, go for a ride along with a pilot car here. This is kind of, I'll call it what it's like from the captain's seat. If it's any other load, typically where it's not a super load, I'm usually up front here on the eyes, the ears, and try to make the best suggestions to the guy in the back holding the big steering wheel so he can adjust what he's going to do for all of our turns, or which lane we're going to take, what way we're going to take under the bridges if we need to stop. We're kind of the eyes and ears up here for the stuff that he can't see. And the cars that are in the back they're his blind side eyes there. When you get into wide loads and stuff, the drivers can't actually see past the side of the load when they're wider than the truck. So that's kind of our job back there, relay all the information he needs. That way he can make his judgments and all that based on what we tell him. So this is all about communication. That way nothing gets messed up and nobody gets hurt. We got about a mile here until we hit our New York state line, and we will swap out troopers from PA to New York. And this trooper that's been running with us here, or shall I say the two, they will make their way back to where.
Have you had to adjust the trailer, Rob, or has it been holding pretty good? It's been holding pretty good. I bumped it once to the left in the beginning, and I just couldn't tell if it was the crown dragging it or if it was off tracking, but I haven't had to do much with it at all.
I appreciate you going left there, Bart. Yeah, we don't do a lot of talking on the radio when there's any kind of steering or navigation going on, but sometimes they talk right at the wrong spot. But the wires that we do know about are they're pretty spaced apart, so they can adjust their driving just by repetition. At this point, we know the wire is going to be there every time, so sometimes it just ends up being the same thing. You'll have a couple of four-wheelers left shoulder here on the uphill. clear to do what you want here at the intersection. Alright, so here's our staging point. This is where, there we go. This is where we'll swap out our PA
I got a
troopers.
good line. I got the first one clear.
They change over their radios that we provide
I
for
can
them,
two out the back.
and then they'll jump
And
out.
they're all clear.
They'll jump out with us here, and we'll make it the next 150 miles down the road into New York. Alright, now they make their way around some wires, and we'll jump out and let them do what they
Everything's
gotta
looking
do.
good. Stand all through. Tip is getting there. Tip is all clear.
And I'll get out here and deal with traffic for a minute while they do whatever they gotta do in the back.
Just cross back over the mustard with all of it. Got nothing up here. Yeah, copy. Let's see. I've got a few behind the trooper.
Send them on up. My flag's had better days here. But, yeah, we swap out, we pick up our New York cop here, and morning. Oh, it's pretty repetitious. This has been, I don't know what this is for me here, 2.5 months. That this has been the Monday through Friday, kind of like a real job, which is not what this normally is. Normally it's all over the country, any day, anytime, phone rings. Do you want to go to Utah? And, usually I got very limited time to go, yeah, I want to go across the country. So this has been pretty steady and repetitious and honestly really nice. Getting me home every night and sleeping in my own bed. But this is all going to be done here come.
You got one up front?
Yes, sir.
All right, then.
All right. Go time. Oh, let's go. All right. As I was saying, this has been pretty repetitious, kind of like a normal job Monday through Friday, because you can't truck in New York on the weekends. And it's been really nice being at home and almost being like a normal person for a few weeks anyways. So
One coming through the corners.
a few months, shall I say. But this will all be done on Monday. And I'm still going to try to stay local as much as I can.
That's it, you're here.
And by local, you got to understand in this job, local might mean anywhere within a 6-hour radius, but definitely not California. Just out of the left-hand curve, the left shoulder parked waiting for you. But the last couple of years,
I know I needed that one.
I've found myself having to drive back over the Rockies in the wintertime, and it's not really fun. I mean, it snows out here, but having to make your way...
Good line on this one. Walking the mustard.
Having to make your way home from the West
All
Coast
clear.
back to New York in February is, I don't know a good way to put it. It's terrifying.
Remote's on.
So I found myself sleeping in, I don't know if it was Vail, Colorado, there up in the Rockies the last time I came back in the winter, and it was so bad. And I got a minivan, so of course I don't have four-wheel drive, and it was absolutely terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying, and I pulled off and found myself in a Walmart parking lot at night until I could see, so. Alright. Yeah, we'll see how we do this morning with traffic
Good on
control.
wires. All clear.
Alright. Not too bad. A little bit of traffic, but they're all getting the hint. Everybody's used to this at this point. At this point, everybody's used to it.
Tip's clear, pushing you around the light.
That'll be him winding his way through this tiny, small town here, so. Kind of stage ourselves out at the intersections, keep anybody, it's windy and curvy like a snake through
All
here.
clear the way.
With lots of places for people to pull out for themselves. Hey, Rob, you got one right in this left-hand curve on the shoulder. Is this in the way on that?
I'll probably be okay.
Copy. Yeah, we'll catch these guys rolling up behind us here any second. I don't know from here if you can see him making his way through. Nah, he's already past the building, so you won't be able to catch him. Oh, Fahad, doing well, Fahad. We're trucking, so.
Let's get back here.
They're rare there, so there's about 10 of them. Here we go. Got one on the right sidewalk. Limited communication when these guys are steering through these turns. That way they can
Clear the floor, pushing you away.
yell stop if they have to, or reset, or do whatever they got to do. I might have one or two somewhere. If they're rare, well, there's about 0 of them here. And while we stage ourselves, I don't know what you mean by why do you always go back. Back view there, just sometimes out the front window, it's just going for a ride, but that gives it, if you're talking about the camera angle, it's not super defined there because it's just out the back window, but it just gives you a good idea what these guys are pulling up this hill behind me. No four-wheel drive, unfortunately. I wish. I watch Foresty Forest's YouTube
Clear, getting
channel,
back under you.
and he does van life there. He's got a Chevy van that has 4x4 built into it, and he can go pretty much anywhere you can go in a Jeep or in a good four-wheel drive pickup, and I mean, I'm kind of jealous. I know he doesn't get the fuel mileage that I get, but one day I'll get back. I've always had a pickup at home, but I've never I never used it to do this because they're not good on fuel. And then I sold my last pickup a couple years back, but I've been kind of wanting to get another one because you never know what winter's like. I live right off the shores of Lake Erie, outside of Buffalo. And if you have any idea about Buffalo, New York, or have seen it on at least the news, every couple of years here, we have habits of getting a foot, sometimes 5 feet, sometimes 10 feet of snow in one
Oh,
storm.
that looks real good with your remotes off, unless I need to bump it.
And when you get that kind of snow, does not matter what you drive, four-wheel drive makes it better. It really does. I've managed to get around in my van without too many issues, but I also ran a plow truck for about 15 or 16 years, so I kind of know how to approach snowy situations, only having two-wheel drive, but I get it done. But one of these days here, I'm gonna, at least for when I'm home, maybe get myself something with four-wheel drive again.
I'll clear up here for the curve.
Unfortunately, they don't make these vans in all-wheel drive. I drive a Chrysler van, but I do know that the Toyotas, or I think it's Toyotas, Siennas, I think they make an all-wheel drive platform, and they are nice, but I'm just not a Toyota guy. I don't know why. That really sounds uneducated and stupid to say that, because I know they make awesome cars, but I've been a Chrysler, Mopar, Dodge guy for probably 15 years now, where that's really all I want to drive.
1-4 coming, dragging it. A tag.
Copy.
Grass looking good. No issues with the tip. Trailer's coming back toward you.
Oh, all right. We got one more spot here,
All back under you.
and then we'll be driving up a couple of miles to our next small town here.
Hanging left a little bit on the crown.
And if you've been watching my lives, what he means by the crown of the road there, that is the center
Comes
line
that
of the
tag
road.
all clear.
Because when they pave the roads, at least here in the U.S. or whatever, the center of the road is peaked to help with water draining off the roads there. So when he talks about the crown of the road, he's giving it a reference point, which is basically the yellow line, as you can see on here. Traffic is just going really well today. I don't know. Sometimes when everything goes way, way too well, it makes you a little nervous. I have a theory, and I might not be right on it, but I've had some days where just like everything went perfect. And the best example I can give is late dinner a few days ago. I mean, I just had a great day. Ordered from Subway on their app, and picked a couple subs, put condiments on there, and went and picked them up, brought them home, feeding kids late night, and they had mustard all over them. Or not mustard, but
I got
mayonnaise.
that 4 coming out the back all clear.
And we don't eat mayo in our house, at least not on sandwiches. And it turns out the app, when you pick a like a turkey sandwich or curve's clear for you. If you pick a turkey sandwich or a club sandwich, they just automatically put mayonnaise on it, and you have to tell them you don't want mayo. And I said, nope, that's it. That it right there. I had a perfect day, but something had to go wrong right before I went to bed. It's, you know, it's always got to be one little thing. It's not a big deal. I got the subs, and
Trailer's all back under you.
they replaced them for me, but that just means it's a whole nother trip downtown back to
Looks like it's
Subway
matching your line.
when you're ready to relax, eat, and call it a night. So it's not the worst thing that can happen. It's definitely, I think they phrase it first world problems. So don't like to complain too much about it, but yeah, they say Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will. 242.9 foot long. That's what 74 meters is there, huh? That sounds right on the money. That should be with the truck and everything else. Appreciate you guys doing the math. I've said in all my other lives, when people are like, well, how long is that? I go, I don't know, man. If they say meters, I'm an American. There's a It's a funny, I think it's Saturday Night Live. There's a funny skit where he's like playing George Washington or somebody and talks about all the American measurements, like football fields and yards and inches and this and that, which doesn't line up with most of the world in any way, shape, or form. And they're like, well, why are we doing that? He's like, because we are. Yeah, so I always say I'm a dumb American. I didn't make it that far in school to learn all that extra stuff, right? Hello. I'm doing good. Doing good this morning. We're having a pretty smooth day here. Haven't had too many issues this morning. What makes your truck? Well, the truck behind me, the one pulling the windmill blade, I believe those are Max that are pulling the actual turbine blades, the oversized load. I, in the pilot car, am running a Chrysler Pacifica minivan, and I don't know how to say it. I really love this van, but I really love my van. I don't want to complain about it, but it is a hybrid van that they came out with like 5 or 6 years ago. And when I needed to, so I totaled my previous van with a deer, and you're looking good over the bridge still. I totaled my previous van, and I went about a month without a vehicle while I was looking. And when I was looking at vans, the only ones that were available within driving distance were these plug-in hybrid versions instead of the gas versions. That was kind of, they were pushing real hard in Pennsylvania at the time. This is what the dealer told me after the fact. Is Pennsylvania was pushing the electric car thing and whatever real hard, so that's all they were shipping to the dealers at that time, which is why that's all I could find as far as Chrysler, or Mopar, Dodge, however you want to phrase it, and that's what I wanted because I didn't want to get a Toyota van or a Kia van. So, stupid me, I bought it, and it was way expensive. I don't know about its longevity. I'm about 250,000 miles on this right now, and I still owe a fair amount of money on it because when you do this job, your depreciation over your loan value is it's terrible. When you drive 100,000 miles a year and you're on a 5 or 6 year auto loan, in this job you really need to be making double and triple payments, and sometimes that's just not, and when I say sometimes, I mean more often than not, that is not feasible or possible if you have a family at home or a mortgage or a lot of bills, kind of like I do. So it's been a good van. I've not had any issues with it. My air conditioner went out one time, which caused the van to shut down, and it was a $2,000 repair bill, but I found out that the batteries get hot if the air conditioner doesn't work, because it's still all clear. Guys, do what you want. Found out that the air conditioners help keep the battery cool, so if the battery got hot, it would shut the whole van down. And as far as hybrid goes, it is not your normal hybrid that you just put gas in, drive, and it gets 40 miles to the gallon.
Good. Looks like the back's going to touch before the front today. There goes the front touching.
It is Chrysler's.
Front's rolling along good.
Chrysler's really, really great idea, or Mopar, or Fiat, whatever you want to call them.
Front's coming up.
Their great idea of a plug-in hybrid.
They're all up. Back barely
And I only bought it because the guy said, can I just put gas in it and drive? And he goes, yes. So the gas tank's smaller than, say, the same minivan that's not hybrid. The gas tank is smaller because it's got a battery that if you charge
1-4 coming through these curves. She won't stop.
through, if you charge the battery, you get a whole whopping 35 miles, and I didn't set up a whole huge supercharger system at my house, so you charge it off a regular 110 outlet, if you're talking, American anyways. Yeah, four-wheeler's coming on. He's got his turn signal on up here. He's rolling the top of the hill right now. Oh, he just crossed the road. Okay, he's gone. Man, that car was brave. Just cut right in front of the state trooper we got here. Anyways, as I was saying, you get, when you plug it into a regular house outlet, I think it's rated to get a 36-mile range all electric, and on a regular house outlet, that takes about 14 hours on 110 to get that charge. And I did it the first month I bought it. I plugged it in a few times, and the 36-mile range is in perfect conditions and hopefully rolling downhill and without a heater or air conditioner or anything that uses power on, because I have never gotten more than 15 or 16 miles on a charge. So I stopped charging it like after month 1 because it's just a waste of time in my job or what I use the vehicle for. And I will never buy a plug-in.
Couple trucks blocking the right lane. They're going to move out of the way.
Yeah, copy. Looking clear up here so far. I will never buy a plug-in hybrid again, at least. No, I'll just never buy one again unless that's, they all turn into that. And that's the only thing you can ever buy. But would I buy a hybrid again? That is a good possibility. I don't know if I would go to the Toyota Sienna, but I've met a few people across the country driving them, and I've asked them, and they said
clear otherwise.
They said they average 36, 37 miles to the gallon, and that's in an all-wheel drive platform. And I said, well, what's that on a bad day? And they said, that is a bad day. You can get a little bit better. And it's all-wheel drive. So at the end of the day, I like my Chrysler Pacifica a lot. I'm comfortable in it. I like it. I feel good driving it. And I'm not a huge fan of Toyota. Just, you got to be comfortable when you're driving stuff. And but at the end of the day, if it's the same,
coming into town,
if it's the same amount of money, why not have all-wheel drive and get close to 40 miles to the gallon? That's really common sense, especially when what we're doing here is all about efficiency and kind of saving money on fuel, right?
We're going to be all clear those house wires.
All right. So these guys we're rolling through a small town here in the country, and there's only a couple of wires. He knows where they're at. I'll be going under one right about right there. And on me there, 3-4 inches in the right lane on the steel cable.
Good line on the hump.
But yeah, that's my vehicle make and model there, what I used to do this, and hopefully I'm at 250,000 miles, and I'm not an engineer. I don't design engines, and I don't fully understand this engine at all, which was kind of one of the biggest mistakes I could make. Was I bought it, I didn't really look into it or whatever else. Well, when you open the hood,
on the head end.
it is a gas engine, but it's a gas engine paired with an electric engine, paired with give me 1 second here.
Alright, Stan's coming to it now. Stan's gonna be all clear.
Hey, ma'am, could you pull into the next driveway on the right here? He comes up right up this side of the road. Thank you.
All clear.
Appreciate you. Oh, let's see my face. Well, that's not entertaining. That's just me hanging out in the car, looking like Ernest here with the bright yellow safety vest on here. You want to see my face? Check out the channel. Check out the other vlogs there. I like the action shots of the load here behind me. That's why I always zoom in here and catch them making their way through town there. It's far more entertaining than my scraggly beard and my aviators, right? Think you know me? Well, yeah, probably a good chance not here. I did have some people watching yesterday that said they went to school with me, but you'd think if I went to a big school that would be more common, but my
stand is clear.
My class,
Tip's clear.
my graduating class would have been, I think, about 30 kids total in a small school, and I did not graduate with them, so it's a small world. It really is. But thank you, appreciate it. We are trucking now. We're out of that little skinny
All clear
town.
through corner.
Copy. Been working on
Good line on the curve, no issues with the tip. It's looking pretty good with you. I might have to give it a bump when we get in this next straightaway.
we've been working on getting this project done and these blades all delivered. So after today, we'll only have 2 more days, and then this project will be done out of the port that's in my backyard. So after that point, I'll be thrown back to the wolves, or however they want to say it. Gonna try to stay local.
And that's just about perfect with you right there. Remote's off.
And no worries on the wire. It might be an inch there outside of the fog.
1-4 coming.
But yeah, if you've been on here and you jumped on the channel, you can check the live out after it's uploaded there. But the thumbs up help push me out. I'm trying to grow the oversized load and the van travel here channel. I've taken some time off the last couple of months, but if you bump off the live, you can see some of the long form videos I've made and kind of see what I do, how I truck out here across the country, and what a hobo.
All clear through corners.
What a hobo pilot car his van looks like. So I thought I made some pretty interesting videos there, but I've been real busy for the last few months, so it kind of went stagnant. And YouTube, if you're not active on it and you don't have 5 million subscribers, they're not pandering your videos to anybody, especially when your channel's as small as mine is. So all the thumbs up and shares and subs on the channel, I truly appreciate it. Watching from Rayas. Where is that at? Where is Rayas City at? I might not even have said that right. Is that oh, Saudi Arabia. Okay, I didn't see that. That was on the next line there. Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's crazy to tell me if you're still on here. Saudi Arabia, to me, that is just something that I've watched in the movies, right? Is that's all desert? Is it hot? What is the weather like over there? Be interested to know. Here's somebody who lives
1
there.
red, 4 coming through.
How they describe the weather where they live, because the movies make everything look a certain way, but you never can trust it, because even being in America, I've been to 46 out of 48 states, and when you see a place in the movies and
4 black.
it out to me.
3 more 4s. Last one is gray.
It's never like the movies make it out to be. What I can say, at least here in the U.S., is into a little sticky spot with my internet service here, so kind of lags and kicks me off. But kind of lags and kicks me off. But no, as I was saying, it's a lot of places don't look that different from home.
All clear.
With my travels anyways, but when you do get out west, when you start getting close to the Rockies, that's where everything really changes for me and where it looks really different. And it's honestly my favorite part of the country. Going through like Colorado and Utah and Wyoming, it's breathtaking out there. There's not a great, I don't know how to describe it. For me, short of sounding corny, I went to Yellowstone about 5 years ago for the first time on a trip back from California. And I stood person there, the only car, not a person in sight, not another vehicle in sight, and watched the sun go down over Yellowstone. It really made me look at things a lot different as far as
1-4 headed up the hill.
I don't know if small's the word, but when you're used to cities and population and people being everywhere, you stand on the edge of that lake looking at it with no other human in sight. It makes you realize how big the world is and how small we are compared to it. And it just, I don't know, kind of changed me a little bit as a person, how I think about stuff, and how, I'll be honest, it changed me a little bit how I view the world, as far as I'm a little bit better about picking up after myself and not trying to. A lot of people see a piece of garbage floating down the road and nobody thinks twice about it. And I don't go around picking up garbage all the time, but you see a pizza box floating down your road or whatever else, or a plastic bottle, it doesn't hurt to pick it up and throw it in the garbage. This is all we got here, and it's beautiful, so might as well take care of it while we can, I suppose. That's my inspirational thought for the day, though. Enough of that. If you've never been to Yellowstone National Park, I can assure you want to go there.
And a white 4.
And if you have family, or kids, shall I say, or whatever, you want to take them too. Because being in that park, and I was gone for a long time away from home on a work trip, and being in that park and standing there and taking that in and all that stuff, I immediately got very upset and sad that I didn't have my kids there to watch it with me. And I have one in the left pocket here when you crest the hill. So it was amazing and it was beautiful, but I was sad that my kids weren't there to be a part of that with me, and they are.
Small pickup headed your way, Black.
One of my kids is actually planning a trip out there to the national parks next year. Is going to hit up 3 of them, so at least she's going to get to experience it. And over the next couple of years, who knows? I still have I'll call it a tween at home here, so maybe over the next couple of years, one of these summer vacations, I'll say, let's go, and we'll just get in the car and drive, because time goes by fast, and before you know it, your kids are having to take their own national park trips, because you never did. Montana is my favorite state. I drove, I haven't been crazy into Montana, but I think, I don't know if West Yellowstone's considered Montana.
Red light.
But I was in West Yellowstone. I think that's the corner of Montana, but when I was there, I know I've drove through Montana on my way home outside of Yellowstone, but so I've been in the state, but I know when I was at Yellowstone, you weren't allowed to go north out of Yellowstone there because the roads had all washed out or something on the mountains, so they had everything closed down. And you got the triaxle sitting in the right pocket, nothing to worry about. And clear over the top.
Tin truck is moving.
No worries, Deb. You can run up to the corner if you want.
Yeah, no issue on that right pocket.
Yeah, we're gonna move that triaxle when we can.
Yep.
Come on, buddy. Yeah.
Bunch of fours and a cement truck coming.
That'd be right, troop. All right, buddy. Lots of traffic here today on the narrow. Well, we got to get down here and.
No issues either side. You got a good line on the lights.
Two wires just past the road there, so 3-4 inches.
Clear. Both sides, trailer. Still walking muster. Now just clear that scanning.
And then you'll see
Mixer, clear the tag.
here you'll see these guys eventually making their way up the road. We got to come up the wrong side on the shoulder here because there's big fiber wires and all that hanging on the right side. Yeah, Montana. Well, it's all part of Yellowstone. It's all beautiful up there. You know that intersection. Yeah, it's been through it a million times at this point. I'm sure all the people here in Mayville are sick of all the oversize they got to come through the town because they got that bridge shut down.
Clear the shoulder.
It is it's unfortunate, but they're definitely taking their sweet old time on that Chautauqua Lake Bridge that has been shut down for, at this point it feels like since I was a kid, but you know what I mean.
Clear the sign, and clear the wire on the head end. Stand is clear.
And Matthew Hill, good morning, good morning.
Coming back to lane.
We're trucking this wind turbine blade here through New York State, and
All back in lane.
not sure if you're a sub or not, but yeah, I'm running. This is out of the front view, out of the pilot car, so we are trucking. Just been doing some live vlogging here, trying to push the channel a little bit, but yeah, we're good on the curve here. All clear on the curve for the swing. I'm pushing the lives here, just trying to, if I wait to put up a vlog, I'll be a while till I get one up, because I've been very, very
All back to
busy.
lane with you.
Very busy the last couple of months, and I just haven't had the crazy amount of hours it takes for me to edit a video, unfortunately. And the channel's been kind of stagnant for a minute since my trip to Denver. So
Good line on the left.
I got lots of footage on a bunch of trips, and I got every
Where are the two that are sticking out?
every ability to start turning it into a video. I just have not had
Good line, we'll walk the mustard.
that trip there
Staying within that turn lane.
to edit that down. I guess it's as much as I want it to be a good video, but I'll probably have to put a whole weekend into editing it. And I got a kid at home that keeps me pretty busy, and Skinny's looking good. Kid at home keeps me pretty busy, and lots of friends and social life, and weekends are pretty crazy, and takes a lot of effort on that stuff.
Clear the rail.
I'll get to it eventually, but if you're
Walk
on
the
here
mustard.
and you're riding along, the thumbs up help push my channel
Back in lane for the most part near mustard.
into more feeds and gets it out there. So I got people watching from Saudi and Israel and the UK, and that is it's honestly pretty crazy. I was scared of the internet for a real long time, and I thought used to stroll through and see people doing lives, and I didn't know what I really thought of it or whatever. It's like, who are you talking to? And then after about a week of doing it now myself and seeing people chime in and say hello from all over the world, that's kind of it's still crazy to me. I don't know another way to put it. So it's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. You got subs on the channel and you see the same people, and
3-4's coming and one in the pocket.
And you see the same people chime in and whatever else. You eventually can be like, yeah, I know a guy in the UK, So it's pretty cool. I guess I was scared of the internet there for a while and didn't get too crazy on it. I mean, I didn't even have a Facebook, I think, until about 10 years after it came out. So, and now I've got kids that are out of college, in college, and whatever else, and I'm telling people, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, right? So, full circle. I told my kids when they were growing up and would get on YouTube that we need bridge builders and engineers and people to take care of the planet. Everybody can't be famous on the internet, so they took my advice and are making their ways into careers by now.
3-4's coming through.
And I fell back and said, well, I'm going to start doing social media and whatever else. So full circle, right? And we got the one out of the curve at the moment. All right, 2 more 4s coming out of the curve. The white SUV's the last.
Yeah, good line, we'll walk the mustard.
There's a red light up here for the construction.
Clear those 4s.
Get a little quiet here because they're communicating on the radio, and when we get through these areas and whatnot, you got to pay good attention to what's going on. You got to pay attention all the time, but when you get on the straight and narrow and there's nothing really in the way, it's you get a little more commentary, I suppose, at that point there. Signs on the fog there, halfway up, 4 or 5 inches on the wire, coming to a stop. Probably going to want to set up left before you get to this side here, Bart. But you got cars coming at the moment. That's kind of advice there we want to give him, because if he can't see what's going on here, he's going to need to stop. As you can tell, this is a temporary light, so he's got to adjust what he's doing back there well ahead of time so he can come into this red light already in the left lane. That way he doesn't have to try to steer around it or turn around it. But that's kind of our job here, is to just give him little bits of advice and stuff so he can adjust what he's doing in the back there. And
4's out back.
get this thing there in one piece and keep everybody out here on their morning commute safe.
Well, look good on everything. Trailer's just getting to the fog. Looking good with the tip. Trailer's walking that fog. No issues, right? We're floating over the cones.
And up to 47 likes on the live here, so I appreciate all you for that. I know it helps throw me into other people's feeds there and helps them click on the channel, and I've been pretty successful.
Got the outside walking the fog.
Been pretty successful all week here, getting some new subs to the channel. So thank you for the thumbs up, and anybody who hasn't, well, you don't have to, but it's thoughtful. That's what we're here for, right? We're all here for the likes.
Back up in lane, I saw you. Always look back under you, but we'll have no issues on the right.
The trooper there is keeping everybody from trying to nose into the truck. It takes him a minute to get through there. You got to steer your way through, and some people aren't looking ahead. They're just looking at that light, and when it turns green, well, that's the bill on the right.
Your hump is going to be clear of the cones. Trailer's just coming to the end.
Morning. Pilot car. Yes, that is what we are doing.
Trailer's clear of the cones. Good line on the dummy light for coming back.
I am running the front pilot car here on this.
Walking back to lane with you.
On this wind turbine blade here. I'm the pole car up front here, so in case they forget, I'm the little reminder of all the wires that are in the same spot every day, so they can make adjustments on it.
Now, trailer's walking mustard.
Left shoulder coming out of the curve, 2 wires, same in the valley.
Third traffic on the left. Walking mustard, looking good. Everybody stop. Clear the big truck.
Clear for the valley there.
Alright, trailer's back underneath you, and you're clear that pickup. Everything is looking good up top, all clear.
Alright, I'll try to gap it here, get it slow down for the steel cable.
Got it.
I'm trying to take that thing in the left lane because it's destroying my tip.
Yeah, no doubt. I got eyes on that 4.
And on me at the cable, you'll be all clear on the hill.
Got 1 clear. 2 out the back and clear.
And so I don't know how blurry it is here, how this is coming in when it shoots through the sky on the internet, but as you can tell, he goes up the left lane there. There's a hard steel cable that is low in the right side lane, so that's where he has to cross over and take it on the other side.
Yeah, your head end clear. Stand is clear, tip's clear.
There we go. All clear, all clear. That's what we're looking for.
We're all back with you.
Morning, Cali. Watching from Cali. It's I've been to California once or twice. I know, once for sure. I've been to Just out west coast, out there by San Jose. I took a big transformer electric building out there, right off the coastline, a little town there, and California. So I'm from New York, Pennsylvania, and on the downhill at the gray house there, you got 5-6 inches in the right lane. It's just ahead of the trooper there.
And clear all that string and came back.
But yeah, California.
I'll clear up top.
Being from the east, it's demonized, I think, and kind of, your media panders to you, but California's terrible. California's terrible. Well, I've been there. I drove through the mountains and went out to the west coast. Obviously, San Jose, nowhere near LA, but it is, I'm gonna say, in my opinion, probably in the top 6 or 7 states as far as beautiful places I've ever been to. Going through the mountains out there and everything, it's amazing. You gotta remember, we have hills out here. We got the Allegheny Mountains an hour from my house and all that, but those are hills. It's kind of how I describe them. They're not mountains. They call them the Allegheny Mountains, but no, they're not. I can climb those without being out of breath. So got an 18 coming out hot here. But no, California is beautiful. California was very beautiful. The one thing that shows how uneducated you really are about what places are like, though, is I did drive by. Clear for what you want on the wire there. But the one thing you wouldn't think about California is that there would be miles upon miles upon miles of oil rigs. California, whatever else, and that part was a little shocking. I didn't think you'd see stuff like that in California, but I guess it is what it is. You got oil and you got it everywhere. It's just par for the course, I suppose. But I did.
Yeah, I'd say I haven't done anything. I think that first one this morning was more of it was to the right to begin with, and it just exaggerated, but it's been running great today. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it. It's been coming right past and everything. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, copy.
Yeah, there we go. We got bumped off. Got bumped up from some bad service, but that's what I was saying about, California was pretty amazing. I avoided LA. I did make my way south and then cut through over to Vegas on my way home, and I did see LA off in the distance from the highway, and out of there. I did not want to see Los Angeles. That didn't sound exciting to me, and especially by yourself from the East Coast. I've had a couple of situations out on the road over the years being by myself, and it's a scary world out there. So if you can avoid putting yourself in any sort of place that that you shouldn't be, then don't. So we are at our little brake check here. This is where we make sure the temperature on the sidewalls of our tires are still good. So we'll hang out here. This trooper will get up right behind me, which means might have to go down into the wood line here to check for poison ivy. So if you're hanging out, thumbs up on the video. I appreciate it. And check out my vlog here. We're going to get rolling here in a few minutes.
We're all in the number 2 lane.
got a few more people that clicked on here. Jojo, pull over. No, we're not pulled over. That's what we get. I mean, we are pulled over. We are pulled over, but I'm not getting any tickets. At least I haven't yet here. We're trucking a superload windmill turbine blade here, which is just behind the police cruiser there behind me. And I run the pilot car in the front here, and I've been doing lives on my channel here for a week or two. So just chatting about what we do, and I guess chatting with people all over the world at this point. Hello, Antonio, and I'm
Everybody ready?
Northern California.
Yes, sir. And we're using Florida. I got one white pickup coming. We'll have it all.
White Snake, yes. That is exactly how I would describe it, because it's exactly how I would describe it, because we came in with our oversized load. We came into the northern side of California, maybe on, I think, Highway 6, possibly 6 or 50, out of the northeastern side of Cali. But we came in there, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm from Buffalo, New York originally. You know, grew up in, you know, and then spent most of my life in Pennsylvania. And California is, they make it seem, excuse me, they make it seem worlds different from where you are, and they make the people out to be different and all that. Well, where we were parked, I needed fuel, and I needed a few things, and I had to truck down into the closest town, which I can't remember what it was called, but I went down into town, and I ended up finding a restaurant and eating a burger. And unfortunately, I'm a tobacco user there, so I needed to stock up on that, and it turns out they did not have what I normally use, because there's no flavors or anything like that. There's no menthols and all that. So I wish I would have known that while I was a state away, but we made do. But as far as the people I ran into, yeah, we're all just people. I mean, Northern California, they were cool. They seen my car and came out and started talking with me, because they get a lot of, that town specifically gets a lot of oversized loads and all that, and the people were just...
Looks like that bottle truck is really backing out of your clear one lane.
People were just really cool, really nice. Right? So I don't have anything bad to say about California. It was beautiful. The people were cool. And I would definitely go back again.
I hear you, Deb. We just got on the 86.
So I'd have no problem going back. I just don't know that I would ever...
Yeah, we're just coming to the signs.
Just don't know if I would ever have any need or desire to go anywhere near Los Angeles. I mean, I suppose it would be cool to... I don't know if it would be cool. I know people go to like Hollywood and they're like, ooh, yay, famous people and rich people and whatever else. And they got whole tour buses that'll be like, oh, that's Eddie Murphy's house or something. Who cares? They're just people. You know what I mean? They're just people who make movies or make TV or whatever else. They're people just like the 90 of you watching this live and me sitting here. They just get their stuff put on TV. So outside of that, what really... Got one coming out of the rest area right now. I should be ahead of you. But other than ogling...
I got it, in case you're not. That conversion van's the last one.
Other than ogling at rich people's houses, which... I mean, what is
Yeah,
that?
we're good, Rob.
What does that do for
I'll be all back with you.
Ooh, amazing. Look at that. They have a 10-bedroom house and a gate out front. No, I don't care. I don't care about any of that. Everybody's just, you know,
That's not how people that should be ahead of us see the troopers.
we're all just people here, so none of it really matters.
Never know.
But the view will be pretty tainted here out the back window now because when we get out on the interstate like this, I tend to be between 3/4 and a mile ahead of the load here. That way I can let them know of anything that they need to adjust for. I have another pilot car that runs out ahead of me, so she'll radio if she sees anything, and then I'll give a heads up once it gets to me, and then the driver can adjust what he's going to do back, because he could have cars all around him or cars getting ready to come by him, and he needs plenty of advanced warning to move 265 feet from one lane to the other. That is over 3 semis long, so normal semis, so he needs a little extra forewarning on this stuff. But if you are on here and if you've been watching or chatting and you haven't remembered to hit that thumbs up there or sub to the channel, here's your daily reminder, or maybe the 10th reminder on this live. I've had it going for a minute, but trying to push my channel out into some new feeds and trying to grow my audience, which has so far been working. I suppose after I'm done with this one here in the last week, I've had a combination of about 50, maybe 60,000 new people who have came on and checked out the channel, and a handful of them have decided that I'm a nice enough guy here that they sub to the channel. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I like making these vlogs. It's a little bit of a, nobody takes photos anymore, or they do take photos, but they never end up in a photo book anymore. So people don't look at it, and even if they do, they're just stills. So I kind of looked at doing YouTube the first time around. I thought it would be pretty cool down the road. Could see what I'm doing for work or where I'm at. And I used to put up videos, and they would call me as soon as they seen them, you know, like what's going on or this or that, and I could be 2,000 miles away. But the more I thought YouTube is, even long after you're gone, if somebody keeps your channel active and YouTube doesn't go out of business in the next 30 or 40 years, you could have your great-great-grandkids or great-great-great-great-great-grandkids, there it is, however many generations can, click on a video and be like, yeah, that's your grandfather, from 3 generations ago or 4 generations ago. At that time, we'll probably be half robots and whatever else, so they won't care about that. But you never know. I think it would be cool. I've seen a photo of my great-great-grandfather, and it's a still photo and whatever else, which at 2 feet off the fog there. And it's pretty cool, but it'd be a lot cooler if I seen him in a video talking, or...
There's some construction up here.
Copy.
Sign, you got that 4 next to your door, and then I got it.
Right shoulder's closed.
Copy. But a still photo is really cool, but if I could ever have watched a video of my grandfather from 3 generations or 4 generations ago and see what he was like, or what life was like, or what things were like at that time, that would have been amazing. But we didn't have that back then, and now we have YouTube, so I think it's pretty cool. Yes, sir. Right side fog line. They're all from the fog to the right there. Boots on the ground. Are you a cop? No, 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 not a cop. Work with them every day, almost all the time here, but I'm the pilot car, and the state police there help us with traffic control on these superloads that we do.
Just clear the equipment.
How pictures and videos kind of record the
Clear the
present
columns.
for the future. Isn't that kind of strange how that works? Yeah, well, you know what I mean by that. That's, yeah, the videos are just way better now, you know. It's stored for free. You don't have to pay for it. And if you do it on YouTube or whatever else, it's not like putting your stuff on the cloud and not making your payment 1 year and losing everything you've recorded, or saving everything to your phone or a memory card or something, and then dropping it in the lake, and the last 6 years of all your memories are just gone, you know. So uploading everything to YouTube and on a channel is, and I mean, and you can even, you know, think of it this way, like you can use YouTube as free storage for all your stuff. If you have a channel or you want to make a video or put family memories on there, you can set it to private if you want to. And you can sit down in front of your camera and tell a story to your great-great-grandkids, upload it to YouTube, and just set it to private. So the only people who can watch it might be your grandkids 2 generations down the road when they have access to it. So that's really kind of amazing. Honestly, I don't think anybody, maybe people have thought of it that way. I guess that just kind of dawned in my head here about how they don't charge you to put videos on there. So pretty amazing. But yeah, so we are trucking on the highway now. This live will get uploaded to my channel. I think it takes the lives take about 12 hours. So if anybody wants to go back through, watch it from earlier. But thumbs up on the lives; they help push it out there. It helps push my channel forward a little bit more. And if you want to, you can go back and check out some of my long videos of all the oversized loads here. I've moved across the country over the last, I guess the last year I started doing the YouTube. It's officially been about a year since I started putting these videos up. So check out the channel. If you like, hit that sub button and the bell for notifications there. And I will be back on a live here in about 2.5 hours when we unload this truck and close this trailer up. So we will see you on the next one.
Got one on the shoulder up here, Rob. Oh, yeah.